everyone, I'm Sherry, mother-daughter Stampin'. Today I have this awesome card. I just love it. Sometimes you make something and you look at it and go, wow, I did that, that's cool. Anyway, there's two techniques in here that I'm going to show you. There's a braided card technique, and then there's a two-tone on the flowers with stamping off of it. Let me bring that up closer to the camera so maybe you can see that a little bit better. So we are going to start off with the braided card technique, and actually when I first saw this it was on Brandy's cards, and she does have a template for it which we are going to use, and so let's get started. This is your standard side cardstock, and you're going to put on, here's the template, and you're going to take this, the solid line here, and do it against the folded edge of your card, and use your two paper clips, one in the top, one on the bottom, just to kind of secure it as you cut it. Okay, so you're going to take your scissors or your paper snips, just go to the end of the line all the way down. If you open it up, you can see all these different cuts. Now we're going to take, not the bottom one, but this one right here, the next one. And we're going to fold it down straight, like that. Take your paper snips and cut right at that fold. Okay, now don't lose this piece of paper, because we are going to use this in the end. It's just your small V. After you cut this piece off, the first one, then you skip the next one and you go every other one. So we're going to take this one, take it, bend it down, and flip it under this card, this point right here. Then you skip this one, take the next one, do the same thing all the way up. You fold it down, flip it under. Skip that. We're going to take the next one, fold it down, flip it under. Skip, fold down, flip it under. Fold down and flip it under. Okay, now this one, we are going to take this, and this is going to be the part that flips under, and then you can either use your Tombow glue or your multi-purpose glue or glue dots, and glue it on there, and you have your braid. You're done with that part. And it was easy, right? Okay, now let's go to the second part. Now, the stamp set that we are using today is the Summer Silhouettes. I like this one in the middle to work as a trellis, kind of like this card right here. If you can see the trellis on there. And it just has a lot of different flowers on there, and here's where this works good by itself or for the middle of a flower. So the one we're going to use today is this flower, and we're going to use this as the middle. We're going to use this stamp. We're going to have some scratch paper. This is just copy paper. Some scratch Whisper White. For this flower, we're going to use Night of Navy and Island Indigo. So first of all, let's use the Island Indigo. And we're going to use a stamping dauber. Let's get the Island Indigo. Stamp up our stamp. Okay, that's covered really good, but it's going to be too dark. So we're going to stamp off on our paper. Now we're going to take our Knight of Navy. We're going to take our dauber, our sponge dauber, and we're just going to go around the ends of the flower. Just dab that on there. Now normally, if you can see, there's getting ink around the edge of your stamp. Normally you want to try not to do that, because when you stamp it, it's going to leave that ring around it or a halo kind of effect. But it doesn't matter this time, because we're going to cut it out. So you don't have to worry about it. So just get that darker color on the ends to get the two-tone effect. Push down, stamp up. And there is your two-toned effect. Okay, then I just take this little one, and just a little tip, when you use the clear mount, I use a two-way glue, and I just put a couple dots on there, let it dry overnight, and it'll stick to your clear mount without falling off. Get the color on your stamp, just kind of eyeball that and put it right in the middle. And there you go. Now this one, we don't have a punch for this one. We have a lot of punches for some of our stamps, but not all of them. This one we're going to have to fancy cut, or just plain cut out with a snips. Let's get our scissors. I'm just going to do a little bit, just to give you an idea. What works well for this is the hand that has the scissors is not the one that's going to move all around. This one, holding your cardstock, is the one that's going to move. It'll give you a more even cut. And it does make it much smoother, much better, not choppier. And you just keep going, cut it all the way around. And so on and so forth. Okay, then what I did, take these flowers, and I took a dimensional, and just to pop it up, if you can see, I think I cut them like in 4, so regular dimensional. You just need a small one to put on the back of these, and place them on here, and then put a rhinestone on the center of each one of those. And then I took some ribbon. I had pear pizzazz, and I just took a sticky strip and put that on there and laid the ribbon on top. That was it. Oh wait, I can't forget to tell you, show you the inside. Where we had this braid, the regular braid with just the white and the open was pretty. But I thought, well, let me show you. Let me show you the braid without the color in the background. Okay, there is the braid without the color, and it is pretty. It looks pretty awesome. It's unique. But I thought, wow, with some color in the background, that would just really pop and look nice. So that's what I did. And I used Knight of Navy and Island Indigo, and I put it on the inside, just like that. And also stamped a flower on there. And you don't want to forget the envelope too. So stamp something of this stamp set on your envelope, and it all coordinates. There you go. I really like it. It turned out really cool. One of my better ones that I'm happy with. Anyway, if you would like to know any of the dimensions or the colors and stuff that I use in this card, please go to motherdaughterstampin.com. and I'll give you all that information. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll try both of these techniques. Have a good day. See you next time. Bye.